Hey, welcome. I'm Mira. I'm an executive coach for burnt out leaders, and I help high performing executive to save up to 10 hours a week so they can make time for what really matters, and it is your health, it is your family, it is your friends and yourself especially, without you feeling guilty about it or without you feeling like you're falling behind at work. Today we are talking about something a lot of you feel but don't say out loud. And that bitter feeling about corporate culture, the eye rolling in your meetings, the tight chest when someone says, "We are family here," and the little voice that says, "I used to care more than this." And if that's you right now, I want you to stay with me right now. This one goes deep. Let's start by naming what bitterness actually feels like day to day for you. You used to walk into work ready to give you all. Now you sit through meetings and feel nothing, or worse, you feel annoyed before anyone has even said something. You watch people get promoted who do half of what you actually do, and it's not jealousy, it's something heavier. It's the feeling like it's the proof that none of your effort ever really counted. And you smile through all hands meeting, you nod at the "we value work life balance" slide, and the second you log off, you complain about work to your partner, to your friends, to your family, 20 minutes straight, an hour straight, or after work all day. You are just the person who complains about work, but deep down you know you are actually not that kind of person who complains about anything. And you used to be the one who cared the most. Now carrying feels dangerous, like it's just going to get it's it's just going to get used against you again. And here's what I want you to hear: that bitterness is not you turning into a negative person, it's not you losing your edge, it is information. And today we are going to read it correctly so you can step up and take steps toward change, not feeling that bitterness again. And bitterness is not a personality problem. It's a nervous system receipt. For years, you traded your time, your energy, and sometimes your health for this job. You stayed late, you said yes when your body said no, you made yourself easy to rely on because being needed felt safer for you than being ordinary. And somewhere along the way, you started keeping score without realizing it. For every extra hour you been on work, for every boundary you didn't set it, for every time you swallowed how you really felt to keep the peace. Your body kept that receipt. Even when your mind moved on, bitterness is what happens when the gap between what you gave and what you protected gets too wide for too long. And it's not really the company you're bitter at, it's a pattern. The pattern of overgiving without ever asking what it is actually costing you. And here's the part that matters the most: you can't think your way out of bitterness with more gratitude journaling or a better attitude. You have to change the pattern that created it. That means boundaries, and real boundaries, and not just the kind you announce once and then abandon by Tuesday, or you setting boundaries and then you feel guilty about it and then you are not setting it anymore because it's unfamiliar. But you have to create familiarity in order to change yourself. You have to set boundaries when you're not used to it. You have to be compassionate toward yourself in order to create this familiarity with yourself when you're setting boundaries. And that's why I want to give you here 5 shifts to move from bitter to steady. And the first shift is: bitterness is feedback and it's not a flaw. That bitter feeling is not proof you turned cynical. It's your body telling you something is out of balance. Listen to it instead of feeling ashamed of it. Secondly, you are not mad at them. You are mad at the pattern you created yourself. It is the pattern. It is a choice you are currently living. It is a choice over and over again what you're choosing to live. And it feels like the company let you down. But look closer than that. You're really frustrated that you kept giving past your limit and nobody made you stop. And that is a pattern you can change. And the third shift I want to give you is boundaries heal resentment faster than any vacation ever will. A vacation gives you a break, boundaries give you life back. One of those actually fixes the root cause, and the other is just like a band aid you put on, and the minute you take it off, it's back again. It's there back again. And the other is just it just delays the bitterness for another week, and it is not helping you. That's why you're currently stuck in the cycle, and that's why you have to see this cycle is not bringing you forward. You have to actually change something and feel this uncomfortable state in order to change. The number 4, caring about your work and protecting your time are not opposites. Both of them can live at the same time. You don't have to choose between being good at your job and having a life outside of it. The version of you with boundaries is still capable. She is just no longer running on empty. Last but not least, resentment is a signal to act, not a place to live. And it is not just a way that, oh, I figure out that I'm resentful, that I'm bitter, that I'm da 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 at work, and you just take it in and see life as it is, like you are thinking that's life, but no, it's not life. It's just a pattern you learned, and what you learned you can also unlearn, and that is the best part of it, because this is proof that you can change. You can anytime, at any minute, you can decide right now that you want to change, and you will change because you are choosing a different step to take rather than doing the same over and over again and expecting another reality. But you have to change the steps in order to see a different reality, a different choice, a different opportunity, a different life. So you don't have to quit your job to to quit feeling better. You need a new way of showing up in it, one where your effort, your energy are finally protected. Bitterness fades the moment you stop overgiving and start protecting your time. If this resonates with you, my one-on-one program, that Realign Method, helps high-performing executives to save 10 hours a week and set better boundaries that actually stick, and not the ones where you set once and then on Tuesday it's already gone because the guilt took over and you are not felt comfortable setting boundaries. But that's what we are actually working on. So it's your default mode. So boundaries are a part of you. Boundaries are bridges, not a wall you are building. And we will do this by creating 10 hours a week, so you can actually you have actually time for what really matters, and it's your health. Without your health, everything around you wouldn't exist. Your family, your friends, this is what you're actually living for the moments, for the memories, for life. And last but not least, yourself. Again, without yourself, none of this would exist around you. We don't just talk about the boundaries, we rebuild the pattern underneath the bitterness so you can show up at work and still have something left for your own life. And the longer this pattern runs, the heavier the bitterness gets. It doesn't fix itself with time or time off, a new job, a vacation. The sooner you shift the pattern, the sooner you get your energy, your peace, and your time back. I want you to take the next step with me right now. DM me the word ready, and I will send you the blink to book a call with me right now. It's a free stress audit call, and we will actually look where the gaps for you are, where you are leaking, and we will create a simple 3-step plan you can act on right away. Don't wait. It only takes 2 minutes to book a call with me right now, and I will see you in my DMs. Take care of yourself, and we will see us in the next live. Thank you so much for watching.